Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm Megan. This yoga class is for your 12th week of pregnancy and is part of a yoga series where I guide you week by week through your pregnancy journey. So, week 12 means we've made it to the last week in our first trimester, which is just wild to me. And I know for a lot of women, that is a huge sigh of relief. I know for me, these last few weeks, I've really started to feel like things are getting real, things are happening. And I've also noticed that in my physical body, things starting to change a little bit more. I wouldn't say drastically, but noticeably. Pants getting tighter, needing to wear looser fitting clothing. And that is why the mantra for this week is I am grateful for my changing body. Because even though, it may feel weird to have these changes, it means our body is doing what it's designed to do and grow and create space for a baby. So that is just magical, and we have to send gratitude for our bodies for knowing what to do to take care of us and our baby. Um, I will say that on a side note, if you haven't noticed some of those changes yet, that's perfectly normal too. Everybody grows and develops at different paces. So you have to trust your body and just trust that it's doing its thing. It knows what to do. It's got your back. So grab your mat. We'll get started. Okay. So let's start in a comfortable seated position. Let's bring our hands to our bellies today as we close our eyes. And right away, just starting to notice the breath. Notice the breath as it travels in through the nose, down to the lungs, expanding the chest, expanding the belly. Feel the rise and the fall of the breath in the belly into your hands, almost like your hands are kind of catching the breath, supporting the belly as it expands and softens. This little breathing exercise can be a beautiful way to connect to your breath, connect to your body, show some gratitude to our body. Even when we're not being present with the breath, we're not thinking about it, our bodies are working for us 24/7, working overtime right now to take care of us and our growing baby. So it'll be a fun practice just to show some gratitude for ourselves. Feel the sit bones rooted down, crown of the head, reaching up towards the ceiling. I just grew an inch as I reached up with the crown of the head. Relax the shoulders down. And then gently blink the eyes open. We'll inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand down, reaching over towards the right with the left arm. Side body stretch, left side. Inhale, arms up. We'll float to the other side. Left hand down, reaching towards the left with the right arm. Kind of flow side to side a few more times. Felt nice. Maybe the gaze comes towards the elbow of the reaching arm. That feels good in the neck. We'll even out one more time each way. Both arms up, and then hands will kind of just fall in front of our legs as we walk the hands out a little bit and invite a stretch in the hips, low back. Maybe finding a little movement here, rocking forward and back. Maybe swaying side to side. Maybe just finding some stillness. Walking the hands back in. We're going to bring one leg out, the other leg out. And just like we did a moment ago, kind of walking those hands out just a smidge, not very much. Early in practice, and we don't want to overstretch. So just go until you feel the sensation behind the legs. And we'll pause and breathe here, maintaining that length in the spine. And as we did before, maybe kind of rocking forward and back, finding some movement through the pelvis and the hips. Maybe kind of swaying side to side. So giving your body options for what would feel best. And if it's something different than, completely different than what I'm doing, that's cool too, as long as it feels good for you. Walking the hands back in. We can bend the knees, help the legs into that cross leg position, and then we'll roll over the knees into our tabletop. Tabletop position, we'll find some cat-cow postures, letting the belly drop, inhaling, exhale, round in the back. Again, giving your body some choices here to maybe either stay in the standard cat-cow or maybe inviting some circular movement through the hips. And then exploring what would feel good for you. A few more breaths, wherever you're at. Then let's curl the toes under, lift the knees, come into our downward facing dog. Might feel good to pedal the feet, so lifting one ankle, one foot presses down, and then cycling to the other side, kind of bicycling through the feet. One knee bends, the other knee bends. And then plant left foot down. We're going to sweep right leg up towards the ceiling. Big stretch. Maybe bending the right knee and opening the hip a little bit towards the right. Floating right foot down. Floating left foot up. Big breath. Maybe bending the knee, maybe opening the hip. Left foot comes down to meet the right. Gazing up towards the front of the mat. Walking towards the front of the mat. Keeping the knees bent here as we slowly roll up. Back, find our Tadasana pose, mountain pose. Feel your body standing strong here. Feel the strength in your body. Standing posture, feet rooted down, legs strong. chest open, crown of the head lifting up. And we're going to step left foot back, keeping right knee bent, sweeping the arms up. So we're just coming into a warrior two position. Hips kind of facing the front of the mat, and you might need to heel toe one of the feet out to the side a little bit just to create a little more space in the hips, widening our stance. Nice, strong warrior. Hands to the heart. We're going to open up to a warrior two position. Relax those shoulders down. Reach with the fingertips, energy coming out through both sides of the arms. Flip right palm, reach forward, and then sweep the arm up and back towards the left. We'll windmill the arms down to frame right foot, step left foot to meet the right. Slowly rolling up, finding our Tadasana once again. I know where you're 1 and 2 on the other side, so stepping right foot back, finding that warrior two, pinky side of right foot pressing down into the mat. Left knee is bent. Both legs are super strong. Hands to the heart, opening up warrior two. Flipping left palm, reaching forward, sweeping it up and back towards the right. And then cartwheeling the hands down to frame left foot. Step the right foot to meet the left. Slowly roll up into our Tadasana. We're going to step the feet wide on our mat now. So nice and wide, coming into a star type posture. And I want you to reach through both hands, ground down with both feet. So we're really reaching in 4 directions or 5 directions. Crown of the head reaching up to. So star, right? 5 points. Don't be afraid to take up space here. That's what we're practicing. Leaning into taking up more space, expanding, letting our bodies grow, and really embracing how magical that is. A few more breaths here. Arms might be getting a little tired. That's okay. Say to yourself, I am strong. I am powerful. Accept my body as it changes. Bring the hands to the hip. Toes will point back to parallel or even in a little bit, and then we'll hinge at the hips, folding forward. Hands might stay on the hips or reach towards the floor. Wide-legged forward fold. Let the head hang heavy. Maybe it feels good to shake the head yes, shake the head no. Starting to bend the knees and bring the bottom to the mat. One hand can come behind us to help lower ourselves down. Let's extend the legs out in front of us and just windshield wiper the ankles a little bit. Really feeling this actually up in the hips, but Toes back and forth, toes point and flex. And then drawing the feet in, Baddha Konasana position. We're going to bring our hands to our feet. And if it feels good here, just giving your feet a little bit of massage. Pressing the thumbs into along the arch of the foot, along the toe ball mount, and even in between the toes. These are the feet that are going to walk us through our pregnancy, support our growing bodies. So let's give them a little bit of love. Stacking one ankle in front of the other back into the position we started. Let's bring the hands to the heart. No body changes and body acceptance and image can be challenging for some people. And I know that can play out differently for different people in pregnancy. Let's keep coming back to the notion of what's really happening inside our bodies right now and how magical that is. And we lean in and trust our bodies that they know best. They're so much smarter than we give them credit for. And when we lean in and are intuitive to what our needs are, our body's needs are, we can let our body lead the way. When you look at yourself in the mirror, give yourself some love for all the magic you're creating, all your body is doing, and try to send some gratitude for all those changes. Really a beautiful thing. Inhale together. Exhale. And a few moments of quiet. Namaste, Mama.